First thing I need to do is rearrange the camera, obviously. That should be a little better. And then let me pull it up on my laptop. And then we'll get started with the build. Here it is. And we are live. View on watch page. Perfect. Right now we're doing the weapons drop glitch, which still works after the patch yesterday. Because we need to make some more settlement room to continue this tower. Which, so far, all I've done is basically the foundation in the first floor. I just wanted to make sure, before I stream this build, that my design plan was going to work out. And so far, judging by the ground floor, I believe the design should work out pretty good. Now, I found a new way. I didn't know about this before. Maybe some people did. A new way to create windows. You just do doorways, and then the little miscellaneous wood pieces snap perfectly into place on the bottom to create a little window. So that's how we're going to be making our windows. And it should work out pretty good, actually. It should work out pretty good. So, like that. Now, if you go into miscellaneous, you can grab these things, and they snap perfectly into these doorways so that you can create windows. Super, super happy about that. So, Antonio Stewart, what's going on, man? Tuning in from work. Nice, bro. Nice. Yeah, same with my buddy. A lot of my buddies are working right now today. So, dude, I think this build's going to go really well, especially with the new way that I found how to create windows like this. So, I think it's going to be pretty cool. Alright, so now that we completed that, we can finish the walls on the second story. So what I'm doing here, guys, is I'm doing an exact replica of the TenPenny tower, and it's going to work out really well. I've already got my design plans in front of me, and I got pictures of the original TenPenny tower, and it's going to, like, aside from colors and some details, it's going to be, you know, 90% replicated, so I'm pretty stoked on it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And the reason why I'm building it here, because in this this location actually allows us to do the enough stories. You can build 22 stories here on this location, which is pretty awesome. So now we get to do, now I'm going to work on the intricate part, the hard part, which is the dome ceiling. Now, I already have a plan for it. What's up, Phantom? How you doing? Yo, Rankin, what's going on, dude? I'm doing a brand new build, guys. Brand new build. And it's going to be amazing. I've already got the plans. It took me a day to figure out how I wanted to do this. So, excuse me if I concentrate a little bit, but I need to. I really need to concentrate on this one, and you will see why. Because this is going to be very interesting here. So I need to do like, what I need is the little floors. So I have to snap these little domes in place, and it's not going to be easy. And the way I'm going to do it, it's going to require some ingenuity. I have to build so much temporary shit in order to get my walls to snap into place the way I want them to. Now, here's what I want. I want to go like that. And like that. And I should be able to go to my wall. And the walls I want are these ones. These are how I'm going to create my domes. And I want to be able to. That's why it's not going to work. So what I need to do, snap, okay. This is how it's going to work. Floor, yeah. I need the floor ceiling combo. And we need it snapped. Not there. Not there. There we go. Maybe? Okay. Yeah, I need it snapped there. Whew. Sounds like an ambitious project. Yo, Spot. It is. It is very ambitious. It took me 2 days to plan this project. I have it on paper in front of me, so this is what I'm building right here. And I got lots of different pictures to help me out with my plan. The hardest part is what I'm doing now, which is going to be the where I try to snap these dome pieces on this part of the roof. Now there's quite a few sections with dome pieces, and this is the fun part where I have to learn, I have to trick the game, do a couple tricks in order to snap things into place in the exact spot that I want them. So I'm going to go like that. I'm going to use 2 small pieces like that. Then I'm going to use the roof piece. Oh, almost had it. There it is. Okay, now I can delete that, and that, and that. And now put this one here. And I should be able to snap the dome piece I want. But after I put in the second one. Alright. Perfect. It worked. It worked somewhat. I need it to go. What do I need? Yeah, one more, right? I need this piece right there on the end. Now, will that work? Let's try it. No. Okay, and then let's put our corners on and see how that looks. Let's see how that looks. See if it looks anywhere near what I want it to do. It's, you know what, it's somewhat close. Let me look at my picture. Somewhat close. I mean, might be about as close as we can get it. However, what we are able to do is we could try something a little different. Because that was the this shape. Now we got different shapes we can use. Yeah, that shape might have worked out better. Let me just try something here. If I had used this shape, is there something like a corner for it? I don't think there is. No, it just doesn't look very good at all. And yeah. Alright. What are you making again? I'm doing the TenPenny tower from Fallout 3. Starting it, so far it's going together really well. Took me quite a bit of time to plan this out. I'm just doing a little bit of testing right here for my dome roofs. I'm probably going to go with the same dome roof that I went with before on the other builds. Just because I don't have perfect corner pieces that I really, really wanted to do. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So we might end up having a, yeah, we'll just have to do it. We'll just have to go with this version right here. Which, you know, will be fine anyways. But it doesn't look perfectly dome-ish like I kind of wanted it to. Looks more like a circle. Now, what I can do is bring it back by 1. Yeah, let's do that. And that'll make it work out good. Because it's overhanging by half a step. And I don't want that. So we have to rebuild this. By 1. We have to bring it back by 1, which sucks. So, the way I can do that is I should be able to do it with a floor piece. And cheat it. So if I go like that, and then like that, that, and that might work out good. And then go back into my walls. Damn, we really need more items to choose from on this list. Let's see how that looks. That's a bit better. It's a bit better. Hey, Caleb Murphy, what's going on, man? Yo, my day's going pretty good, pretty good. We are trying to build a recreation of the TenPenny Tower. And so far, so good. So far, so good. Yeah. So far, it's actually, I'm okay with it. We could do it with the overhang. I'd rather not have the overhang on it, but we may be forced to do it with the overhang. Oh, unless, no. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I got another idea, guys. I got one more idea. If we made it just half a bar wider, and somehow... The only problem with this is I can't... There's no center ones. So I'm wondering, if we did this, this might not work out the way I want it to, but we'll try it. It might just have way too much overhang and be too fat. But we'll try it real quick anyways. And see how it looks. Yeah, this might have just too much overhang and not turn out the way we want. Let's take a look at that. Fallout Minecraft Edition? Yo, this is definitely Fallout Minecraft Edition. It is, we are attempting to build this right here. It's hard to see in the light, but, it's the TenPenny Tower from Fallout 3. And I want to do as close to an exact replica as I can. And I think I figured out how I'm going to do it. It's just these little outpost parts are the hardest part of the whole build. But we can do it. I just wanted to see which one's going to look the crappiest. And so far, this one here looks the crappiest. So we're not going to do this one. We're going to do the other way I had originally. It's trial and error. I mean, you got to try different things until you find out which one works and which one doesn't work. So, oops, fell off. So what we want to do is, ooh, no, that'll work. No, that won't work. We just need to cheat it. So what you do is you grab a floor, grab a small floor, one of the quarter sections, and you could throw that there. And then we could go back to the steel wall and cheat it. Put the steel wall there. And then there, there, and one more there. Then we'll go to the corners and we'll close it in with a nice little semicircle type situation there, and voila, got it. Now let's go do the other side. And a lot of guys don't know about this piece of material here. It's called shack upper floor, and what it has is it's got a roof and a floor together, so you don't get that gap. So instead of putting a roof and then a floor, it's like all in one. So this is an awesome piece that I really like. And we'll just run this all the way around. I'm gonna keep the interior, the center of the building, open until we're done the exterior structure. When we are completed the exterior structure, we're going to go inside, build a grand staircase and a whole bunch of rooms, and make this pretty awesome. So as I build this building, I'm just going to keep the outside of it as a perimeter like this, and I'll just keep building sets of stairs and whatnot so that we can make our way up and down. But it's going to be a very fun build. And then once we build the actual tower itself, that's when it's going to get really cool. So I want to be able to snap, and I should be able to get my door frame in here, which is a window. Oh, let me look at my plan. Yeah, we want a window here. Now I'm wondering if I could snap one of the other types here to block it, which would be really cool. Maybe, maybe not. But once we get our other door frame in, we may be able to, which will be pretty neat. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I should be able to squeeze something in there to block that. Okay, now I gotta figure out how I cheated this one again. So, like I said, use that small quarter section piece of wood in the floors. So like it doesn't matter which one, anyone will do. So those will work. And then go back to metal structures, walls, and then we go to our curved one, second from the left. Yeah, and then we can cheat it and then get it to snap into the place that we want. Then that one and that one. Then we go find our corner pieces and get that in and that in. Perfect. Okay, second story, third story. All right, let's continue with the outer perimeter. You'll be right back. That's cool, dude. That's cool. I'm pretty stoked on this build. It's not going to be 100% perfect replica, but it's going to be very, very close. I mean, as close as we can get it. Yeah! Probably as close as anyone will be able to get it without using a PC and glitching and whatnot. So I'm actually really stoked on that. Alright. Structures, wood. Now, for the next phase, I don't want to go, I want to go right here and then build across from there. And you'll see why in a moment. So we'll just build our complete perimeter. Actually, so you guys can see, I'm going to quick save and then just get some daylight happening here real quick. The craziest wasteland architect around. Yo, I appreciate that, dude. Appreciate that. So I noticed a couple of my builds were featured on another top 10 list today by if you guys head over to Open World Gaming. He did a top 10 settlements video that got released either today or yesterday. And dude, out of his top 10, 2 of my settlements were in his top 10 video. So I thought that was pretty legit. I'm like, what? And he didn't even like post a link to me or nothing. Like, I wish he had credited or posted links for all the people, the 10 guys that he used, or 9 guys. 8 guys, actually, 8 and me. And then, but he didn't. But it's cool. He put me as number 6 and number 3 out of his top 10. That's over at Open World Gaming. You guys want to take a quick peek and see how the TenPenny Tower's coming along so far? Actually, it's coming along pretty good. Pretty good. Alright. Alright. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. What do I want? Oh, yeah. Let's continue this outer perimeter. And then, oh, we got to do the cool part. Yeah. Guys, it won't take long to actually build the outer structure of this this tower. And yes, it is going to be a tower. The part that takes the longest on builds is like literally it's the wiring, the power, and interior decorating. Everything else is usually goes fast as long as I can figure out exactly what it is that I want to do with the build. It usually goes pretty well. I'm not sure how I want to do stairs yet on this build, so this is all temporary until I figure that out. So I'm just going to build stairs like that on each floor temporarily until we can figure out how we want to do this. So now the second stage. This has to be... this is going to be a fun one. This is going to be a fun one. So what we're going to do here is we want to build this. A corner. We're going to start off with the corner. And it should work. Nope. Ooh. That will kind of work. But I don't want it to go like that. But we might be forced to do it like that. We might be forced to do it this way. I don't want to do it this way, but we might be forced to. Let's get rid of this one temporarily so that we can build. We need to add in a small roof here. But will we be able to? Don't know. Oh, you know what we could do? Okay, I figured it out. This is what we'll do. Vape mod not in game? You mean this vape mod? Let me drip this shit. Hold on. Let me get a little on there. Dude, I always drip way too much and it ends up leaking out and gets all over everywhere. Damn, dude. I gotta turn that wattage up way high. There you go. There you go, bro. There's some vape mod for you. Alright, let's see. Back to this one. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's get rid of him, and him. Let's just do this the whole way and see how it works with our corner curved piece. I think it'll actually look decent. Like, it's supposed to be a dome. What we're trying to achieve is a true dome. But I don't know if the true dome will actually work the way we want it to work. So we have to go with the fake dome. And the fake dome, well, it is what it is. I mean, we'll just have to figure it out. So let's go with the window wall, which is this one. Now we might be able to get a curved piece in, but I doubt it. So we'll have to do something a little creative to fill in that gap when we get to it. Now the reason why I'm using doors for all the walls is because the way the building's designed is it's supposed to have windows. entire thing's supposed to have windows. And there is no good walls with nice, real windows. But I just learned something new by dicking around. And I think it works really, really well. Now check this out. You go into wood and you go all the way over to miscellaneous. And then you go to this plywood piece. And look, it snaps perfectly in place right there to create windows. So instead of doorways, we now have windows, which is awesome. I mean, the plywood doesn't look awesome against the steel on the outside, but it works. And it's still a cleaner look than the wooden walls and the wooden doors. So that's why we're doing it like this. Now then we go back into wood. You know, here's my thought for the wood. In the wood, I remember there's these half walls. Now let me find them, and I should be able to get these half walls in place. Like this is the one I was thinking about. It's a little bit curved. And I was thinking, yes, look at that. Oh, not quite. Let's see if we can get this to like glitch in here a little bit. Like that. Oh, I like that. If we can get a little closer. A little bit of an angle. Now it doesn't have to be perfect. We just want it to be good enough so that we don't really see the gap. And I think this will work pretty neat. So we'll put one more here. We'll do our best to get it in here as tight as we can. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, like that. Actually, that one worked a little bit better than this one. I might change the angle on this one. A little bit more like this. Yep. Oh, almost had it. Nope. Yeah, a little bit like that. That'll look alright. Let's go take a look. See what our progress is looking like so far. I'm going to do a quick save. Does that work for any doorway? Yeah. Those things snap into place. Those little half walls or whatever. They snap into place on every doorway I found. So you can turn any kind of doorway, the wooden ones or the steel ones, you could turn them all into windows. Now I created a little tower. I just built all this flooring up here and these generators to create like a big turret tower for defense. Now let's take a look. Nice. It is starting to look like TenPenny Tower already. Hell yeah. But I just noticed one thing. Before we get too carried away, and I forget, we should probably fill in some of our windows because it just right now it just looks like 300 doorways, and I can't have that. So this won't take long. They just snap easily into place. So we'll just do that. Yo, I don't know if it still works, but you can place an item on a mat and you can clip it to, yeah, that's true. Now it's still tough to do. I've only ever gotten it to work a couple times, and it seems like the only time it does work is if the item has to fit on the whole map. But I'll try that real quick with those side pieces and see if we can't get a uniform fill in the gap there on those corners with the mat trick. We can try that. And if we can get that to work, oh my god, that's going to make this build that much better. It's going to be really cool. Got those ones. There we go. I might have to hang flags on the top of these doorways too to like close up the window gap just a little bit more. I wish we could paint. I hope they come out with an expansion or a mod where you can paint things, paint your builds different colors, so that we can really do some like famous building replicas. I mean, so I've been Googling and trying to search what are different famous buildings that we can replicate, and I couldn't find anything worth doing other than maybe this one, because all the famous buildings involve so many round pieces like domes or columns, everything is round. And there is nothing in here that we can build that's really round. So, I mean, that really pisses me off. Yes, RIP vendor caps glitch, says Jordan. Dude, someone's going to find a way to get around that. I can guarantee it. Okay, instead of this piece, let's see. Let's lay down a mat, like you were saying. Decorations. Now, to use the big one, let's try the big one. And then let's go to steel. Let's go to the corner piece, right? No, it didn't work. So you should be able to move. What mat do you use? Does it have to be a rug or a mat? I mean, a lot of times I can never get this to work. Or do you have to press X on it and hold it? Let me try that. No, that didn't work either. Let's try an actual mat instead of the rug. Like this guy. And see if that works. No, that doesn't work either. Yeah, dude, I don't know what to do with the mat trick. It works sometimes, and then other times it doesn't. It seems like it has to be on the ground for it to work, and not on part of a structure already. It's the only time I've ever been able to get it to work properly. Oh, it was under regular walls, wasn't it? That half wall. Come on, go faster. We got like 10 more stories to build. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one. Ooh, perfect. Okay, let me look at my picture. What's the next one? One more floor, and then... Okay, I got it. So, this is what we need. Ah, so that wants to get in the way. We'll have to definitely fix that after. We will learn how to fix these gaps in afterwards. Yo, Quinn, what's going on, dude? Yo, let me finish the next floor, Quinn, and you'll see that it is starting to resemble TenPenny Tower pretty well. And I know you should be working too, man. You guys are all crazy. The amount of work that you guys don't do. Alright, stairs. These are all temporary. We're going to come back to the interior afterwards, guys. Now, is there windows on this floor? Yes, there is. Steel. Windows. Where are you? This one. This tower is going to be big. This tower is going to be so awesome by the time I get done with it and do all the wiring and interior decorating and furnishings. Oh my god. It's going to be a TenPenny Tower, but it's going to be like Trump Tower as far as luxury goes. Yo, if I miss the next build suggestion, I vote for Kino de Tote from Black Ops 1. You mean from, yeah. I know what you're talking about. It was 2 stories high. That actually might even be doable, dude. Yo, there is a new money glitch, Jordan, to build an item for free for a quest and get 100 caps. Oh, yeah, to get caps. But we're talking about, what he's talking about is like the vendor glitch where you could just get everything from a vendor completely for free as far as like ammo, caps, weapons, like shipments, you name it, you could get it for free. And Quinn found a way to do it with missiles before the patch, and it worked out really, really well. Now, we tried it again and it didn't work since the patch, which sucks. So we're going to be trying hard to figure out new glitches to get our materials for free. I mean, you can still duplicate your shipments, so as long as you have saved your shipments in a file cabinet somewhere, you can still duplicate those. So we still don't have an issue with our amount of materials we can get, and then also build limit size still works too. However, the crappy part is the we can't go buy everything we want for free anymore from the vendors. I don't know why Bethesda needed to patch that. I mean, that wasn't hurting no one. Yeah, it makes it easier to beat the game, but I mean, most people wanted to play the game the legit way anyways. It was only until after they beat the game and actually wanted to just do big building stuff is when they were using exploits to make the building easier. Because no one wants to run around for 100 hours trying to figure out how to get unlimited material, or like to grind out all those materials. No one wants to do that. So I hope someone finds out soon how to gain access to unlimited caps again, or how to get stuff from the vendors for free again. Definitely made our lives a lot easier. Especially with the weapon glitch. If you need lots of weapons, you just go buy them. Worked out real great. So we had one story. Okay. There. Ooh. Yeah. Boat out. And then... Let me look. Oh, it's supposed to go back a block, and then back a block again. So let me go around and look at this. I maybe forgot to go back a block on the build. Holy crap, I can't believe we're this high up in the air already. Yes. So, we did forget to go back a block, I believe. Which is fine. We can still fix that, no problem. And quickly, too. So there, we went back a block. Let's just move you over here. And you. And you. And all we need to do is just throw down a simple steel roof. Ooh. I like that. I like that. That worked out better. That worked out way better than I thought. Oh, hell yeah. That just gave me an idea. Nah, it might not work. Alright. Hell yeah, that just worked good. Yeah, it should be cool, man. Doorways make better looking windows. Hell yeah, dude. They definitely make better looking windows. 100%. Yo, I'm vaping apple fritter again, man. I'm trying to wear this shit out. The apple fritter is amazing, dude. Absolutely amazing. So, I need one floor. Yeah. One floor of windows here. And then the next floor will be the same thing we did below. So we'll get rid of that. Oh, crap. That's not going to want to go there, guys. Because of that, the bowed out roof situation. We might have to think of a new genius type plan to figure that out. But I'm glad that curved roof piece was there, because that just made that amazing. So, we need to come up with a plan. Let's get rid of that and that real quick. And you and you. We need to come up with a plan to get this window piece right there. We might have to just not go with the windows on this section. And unless... No, because it needs to snap down below. Yeah, we can definitely put that there. We might just have to go with an interior wall, an interior type wall like this. Which is gonna suck. But we'll do it. Damn, that's gonna suck. I don't want that. I want the windows. I want windows. But if I want windows, I'm not gonna have the curved roof. This is a dilemma. Yo, let me know in the chat. Windows, like I'm supposed to, in the actual TenPenny tower, or go with the fake curved roof. Because, man, it's hard. Can I build the windows first, then snap the bold roof? Let's try that. Let's try that. Where is it? I must have passed it. Okay, now roof. Son of a bitch. No, it doesn't want to go into place. I mean, the flat one will go into place. But... yeah, we're going to have to go with the flat roof, guys. Because I don't think... it's just not going to look enough like the true tower without the windows. And I mean, at least because we got the curved wall here, it's still going to look pretty similar to the actual dome type roof that's on that front section. So we have to make a couple sacrifices in aesthetics. I mean, if you guys look in this picture, I'll show you. That's kind of like what we're trying to go for on the front, where it kind of tears back. So yeah, good call, guys. Good call. We'll definitely go with the windows. Appreciate that, Antonio and Sarcasm. Good call. Yo, Quinn, what's your idea, man? If you got an idea, you better spit it. Spit it before I get too far. Alright. Now, we went back. And then we go up one. And then we do a curved roof again. So, what do I need? Oh, that's right. I know where we're at. Fuck, hard to explain via text. Well, you better figure it out, son. Yo, guys, I got this great idea, but it's too hard to type it out. So you know what? Fuck it, never mind. But it's a life-changing idea, dude. It is the best idea ever. But it's too hard to explain, so I just won't even tell you. Alright, so this is where we go back to our dome wall. AKA a roof. This is like supposed to be a roof. And I think this is how we did the first one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. And then we'll go back to the windows. Where are they? Here it is. Now I'm going to have to count how many stories we have to go up after this. Because it's going to be tall as fuck. A dance floor. Jeez, we already talking about interior design stuff. We're not even anywhere close to the interior design phase yet. Nowhere close. Alright, can you snap a dome roof on top of the flat roof? Like, lower it down so it looks flush. It's a good call. I'm going to try it out. So, let's go back to roofs. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We'll just get as close as we can. Like this. Ooh. Whoa, who came up with that idea? Antonio Stewart. Shout out to Antonio. This was a smart-ass idea. If I can get this one to work again. Uh-oh. Well, it was working good until it stopped. It's okay. We'll get it to work again. I think it must just went just a little bit crooked. Yeah, we'll try that. That's probably all it was. Yeah, that looks alright. If you ask me. Did I ever make a base in Starlight Drive? The biggest one I've built yet. And it was pretty massive. Nice, nice. That worked great. So, we'll do that again here. Because we're just going to snap these ones down. And then we'll put the dome one on top. Like we just did. So let's go back to the wood. Not prefab. We want the upper floor. Yes. This one. So we'll just build this around real quick. We'll throw in our lower window thingies. Aww. I've already hit the build size limit again? This is like the third time. Hell yeah, but this tower is definitely coming together really well. Really well. Alright, alright. Workshop. Weapons. Where is this build? Yo, Devil Future, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, and same with Juju. Thanks for the quick save reminder. Appreciate that, dude. We are at Abernathy Farms. The reason why we are building here is because on PlayStation 4, remember we're not on PC, we're on PlayStation. So far it looks like Abernathy Farms is like the highest build limit of any building or of any area yet. So I know Quinn has built up to 22 stories here, which is amazing. So this is the place. I'm building a tower, TenPenny tower. So I know that we can, if we build it here, I know that we can actually build high enough, or it'll let us build high enough. So that's why we're building here. Plus, I've never done anything with this place yet, and I've got builds everywhere else. So I wanted to do a build somewhere new, somewhere I haven't built yet before. So far, I'm liking this place. It's not very big as far as surface area goes, but it's tall. Lets you build a lot of shit really high, which is badass. So right now I'm just going to do the weapon drop glitch, guys, so that it'll allow us to keep building, because we just hit our maximum build limit size. Whew. Gotta love that vape. So all we gotta do is just store these in the workbench, and that will allow us to continue building. Now there's a few of them. I think I got lots of guns, so I don't have to do this over and over and over. Pretty much just do it one time with this amount of guns, and you should be able to build quite a bit more. Now I know my buddy Quinn likes to go all the way to 0. I usually go all the way to 0 too. And that way you can judge how big your build is. You can say, yeah, my build is exactly 5 times the limit. Or 3.5 times the limit. And that's how you can judge it by, you just, once you hit your maximum build limit, take it all the way back down to 0 again. And that way you can count how many times you've surpassed the limit. Really good way to judge how big your build is. Or how many items you've placed in the buildable area. But I'm lazy, we're streaming, I don't want to waste too much time. I want to get the build in, so once I get all these guns stored away, we're already past halfway, so once I get the rest of these guns here, we'll just keep building again. If I hit the right goddamn button. Alright, alright, alright. That looks like all the weapons, and we're down to 1/4 build size. Perfect. Looks like I'm missing lots of... Oh, they just don't load the window things. We might have to try something different on that if they're not going to load. We may have to replace the walls. I'm not sure. And I kind of want to do... I got to do something about those corners. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So far, we're making good progress. We have to go, what? Let me look. The second one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 stories above that, at least. So, yeah. Judging from my plan, my blueprints, we gotta go 4 stories above this. Which is... this tower is gonna be retardedly tall. Well, it might not be 22 stories, but it's gonna be definitely up there. Definitely up there in height. That's for sure. Stairs. Otherwise we won't be able to get up there. I've been kind of following the same plan for the stairs. Just keep doing this. I don't know if we'll keep doing that. Walls. Metal. Is the duplication glitch still working on the bench? Yes. So far everyone has said that that is still working. And if it doesn't, just restart the app, and then you should be able to get it to work. Now, I got an issue here. We might have to abandon the windows and just go with plain steel walls if we have issues loading those wooden plank things. Now, the reason for that is this build's going to do no good if those wooden plank things don't even render into view. If they don't render into view, it's just going to look retarded having all doorways. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to throw up the roof real quick, and then I'm going to throw down those wooden plank things and see if it actually works. And then we're going to go take a view of the tower from the antenna over there. And just to see how far it's coming along. Yo, Tice, what's going on, Tice? Yo, brilliant idea making a 10-penny tower. Nice, dude. Appreciate that. And that sex text I got, you like that, huh? Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny, dude. I thought it was pretty funny. I didn't know if he was going to reply or not, but when he replied, you're one scary ass dude, you gotta admit, that was some funny shit. I couldn't stop laughing. I'm like, okay, I gotta share this with everyone else because that's just brilliant, you know? Made my day, that's for sure. Alright, let's see if these actually render into view. So I'm gonna throw them in here one more time. And I'll just throw the front ones in for now. And I don't know if I like those ones better or if I like these ones better. Oops, I fell. Good thing I'm wearing that free fall armor, guys. That would have killed me right there. That was a long drop. A very long drop. Okay, let's try. You guys tell me what looks better. These ones here, or these ones here, or that one, or let's say this one. I think we got, how many different ones do we have to choose from? Wait a second, it'll let us do like a... Okay. This one? Or that one? Or this one? Or this one? You know what? This one looks like it almost blends in the easiest. Let me know in the chat, guys. To have the look of windows, what fence looks the best? Because I've been using this stupid plywood one, and the color just looks too off, whereas this vertical post one literally looks the cleanest, I would say. Out of these four options, you got the horizontal short, horizontal medium, the plywood, and then the halfway up tallest one, which is also vertical, but it also blends in the easiest as well. So I'm gonna have a vape. Let me know what you guys think is the best one. Number 2, but one does blend well. Do the first one. So you guys are talking about the vertical one. Jordan, if I do all, it'll clash too much. I want it to. We gotta. You know me and my builds, guys. We gotta stay clean and classy, guys. Gotta stay classy. I agree. I don't know, guys. I'm thinking about this first one here. Mama Papa Smurf. If this is what you mean by the first one, is the vertical slats, I think that one looks the best, is the vertical slats. I'll just do a test on, let's say, this floor right here. And we'll see how that looks from a distance. And hopefully it renders well too. And then I'll drop down one floor and try it on this floor here and see how it looks. And if it looks the best, we're gonna rock with the vertical. I also like the fact that it's taller, so it looks more like real windows. Alright, let's go see how it's looking so far. Let's see if it's even looking like the TenPenny tower. The only thing I hope is not an issue with this build is rendering. Hey, we're live streaming. Yeah. It's looking good so far. It's actually starting to look like TenPenny Tower, especially from the side. I'm almost thinking, because we might change the walls, guys. We might change all the walls to the wooden ones instead of the steel ones. That way our steel roofs. Let's do a test. Let's do a test. Because on the real TenPenny Tower, you have like brown walls with red roof. So we don't want it to blend together too much. We kind of want it to have contrast. We want the dome roofs to have contrast to the actual walls. So if we go with an ugly ass wooden wall, let's just try this out for science here. Let's see what happens. So we got the doorway. Now, what sucks about this doorway, we might have to do this, is that one white piece. How ugly is that? You know what I mean? Now let's throw that vertical slat piece in there for the windows. And we might have to replace all the walls with the wooden ones just to give it that Yes and no. I like it and I don't like it at the same time. The best. Yo, good luck streaming, mate. Gotta play again soon. Yo, that's good, bro. That's good. We will, for sure. Third, if you want it to look like a window, but vertical looks good. Oh, I see what you're saying. The plywood one looks more like actual windows, but the vertical one just blends better. Now, I'm almost thinking, Jesus Lord, are you paid for this live streaming? No, sir. No, sir. I do this for fun. All right. Let me see in the chat, guys. What do you think? That looks ratchet and run down, bro. Red doors if you need red. You know what I was thinking? That could be it, dude. That could be it. is it possible to put in doors and then the wooden plank to give it some color? That might be the ticket right there, too. You might be onto something. Did you need something? Okay, let's get rid of these. And then... Now let's try something. Let's see if it'll allow us to put in a door. Like that. And then put in the, this piece. No. No, it will not. I don't think so. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Yo. I like... that. Looks... Whoa. Whoa, we might be onto something here. We might be onto something. If we went like that, those red doors. Or what if we went with a red door with the hole in it in the top? So this one. Let some light in. And then we went with the wood piece like this. See, that looks pretty cool. That looks really cool, guys. I like the looks of that. Now, it's not full out legit windows, but it definitely looks the best and gives us just the right amount of contrast to tell the difference between where the roof is and where it's not. So let's do that. That is sick. I like this. The one with the holes like that, because it's a bright red too. Nice. That might work. Will it go high enough? No, we'll have to go upstairs and do that. But let's try the side. Let's try the side. Yes. This is looking good. Yes. Ooh. It's gonna be a shit ton of doors, but it's actually starting to look like something here. That gives us the right amount of contrast and color. Oh shit, guys, look at that. That is so much cooler. Who came up with that idea? Did I come up with that idea, guys? I don't know. Yo, you better subscribe and like him. Oh my god. Yo, thanks, Tice. He digs it. We're digging it. Okay, guys. That's the new plan we're going with, is the red doors with the plywood in front of it. And that's going to work out really, really cool. Now, it's too dark. We need to sleep, get a little bit of daylight happening here. Because I can't work in the dark, guys. I need daylight. We don't have any lights or power run yet. Matt Perkins says it's way too many doors. Yo, Matt, so what we're trying to accomplish is the effect of windows. We're trying to create a visual effect so that it looks like there's a window in every single one of those panels. That's the effect we're trying to achieve here. Now, there's actually only going to be like one door in and out of the building, and that's right here in the middle. The rest is for effect, dude. And you'll see once we get the tower a little bit taller here, it will make a big difference. Will make a big difference. Now I'm gonna work on the doors on the all these levels here a little bit after. I want to start on the. I want to make sure the front face of the building is gonna look how we want it to look. So let's focus on that for a second. And so we can do that by going right here. We'll just throw a door there. Yep. And oh, that's why I wasn't snapping, because the door was turned the wrong way. Nice. Maybe this one too, since we're here. Boom. Boom. See how fast we can do this. Perfect. Oh, that's not the stairs up. That was the stairs down. Yo, props for doing this on console, man. All these PC modders out there with no talent. Yo, they still got creative talent, the PC guys. But what they have is like no restrictions. So us on console, we just have to use our brains a little bit more and a little bit more creativity. You know what I'm saying? To be able to build the same kind of things that those guys are building. And that's all it is. So it's not, I don't want to put any PC guys out down there. I mean, they just, you know, with the mods that they can install off of Nexus mods, they can build literally all the institution furniture. I mean, you name it. If it's in the game, they can build it, which is good for them. I mean, they're lucky that they have that option, you know. We don't have that option. So it is what it is. Now I want to go back to miscellaneous and put the, we're going to go with the plywood. And I have to put the plywood down first and then the doors. Otherwise, I won't be able to get the plywood in after we put the door in. Yeah! Yeah! I agree, Antonio. Props, yo, red doors. Yeah, yeah. Alright, so let's go to the next floor. That one is complete. Except for these sides. I'm going to come back to those sides. I'll probably finish those sides up kind of when we're like not on stream. Just because that's going to be a little bit time consuming. I don't want to waste your guys' time on that. I want you guys to see the whole finished structure. And then, because this is obviously, this is going to take more than just one stream to complete. We're like, the next stream will be the interior decorating phase. So we'll get to that. We'll definitely get to that tomorrow. I'll do a lot of work on this while I'm not streaming. And the work I'll do when I'm not streaming is going to be the boring work where I'm just filling in all the gaps with the red doors and all that kind of thing. Alright, back to the doors. I'm just going to do the front and one side for now as far as doors. Just so that we can get a view and see how it's coming along and actually looking. We want to get the contrast right, so I mean, that'll be cool. Ooh, I wish I could just get this one in here. I'm going to work on that too. The carpet glitch where you can move items on a piece of carpet and get them to go in properly. We'll definitely work on that as well. But I'll spend my time experimenting with that. Ah! While I'm not on stream. Don't you hate it when you delete the wrong one? Yeah, I do. Where is that door panel? There it is. Okay, now let's get back to the miscellaneous. Yeah, that's what we want right there. Where are you building, says Mama Smurf. We are at Abernathy Farms. The Abernathy Farms. Yo, Silent Diamond, are you spamming me with messages right now, bro? Please don't do that. I don't know what, I appreciate that you think it looks awesome and you're a big fan, but all these sticker things, I'm getting lots of messages on my phone. I can't even see what those stickers look like, dude. So just send me messages on the chat, bro. That's all you need to do. If everyone spams me on PSN messaging, dude, I'll have to turn those notifications off because they kind of lag me out. Okay, we'll throw some red doors in here. Touch of red there, touch of red here, you know, Bob Ross style. Maybe I should get a Bob Ross afro for when I'm doing my next build. What do you think? No? You can go away now anytime if you want. I can
go away?
Or get in the view of the camera. My wife's sitting right beside me, guys. She's giving me some really weird looks, I'm telling you. Alright, now some more. Oh, we need another story. Let's build some more walls. There we go. There we go. How many more of these are we going to need? I think so. Now that we were done that second bulged out dome roof, I think according to my plans, we have to go 1, 2, 3, 4 more sections high, 4 more stories high, before we do the balcony, our first balcony, which is going to be a fun one. I'm excited for the balcony. Where's the front? This is the front. Okay, so we'll go back to this, miscellaneous, and this. This is gonna end up pretty intense. I'll finish this floor, throw the next floor up, or next ceiling up, and we'll go take a look at it from afar again real quick, just see how our progress is looking. Just like how a chef is constantly kind of tasting his food to make sure it's coming along properly. You don't want to build too far and make sure and find out that it's not looking how you wanted it, because that would that would not be good at all. So, like I said, guys, always use those upper floors. Not the regular floor, but you want to use the upper floor section here. And that's how you avoid getting those gaps when you put your walls in. And we don't want gaps, do we? This tower is going to be pretty tall, guys. Pretty tall. Did you finish the picture? Oh my god. Yo, Big Pat, you didn't see the picture? Wow. I will. Here, let me send you the link right now on chat. If any of you guys have not seen the finished picture, you guys are going to have to check this link out, because I completed the world's largest pixel art ever completed on PlayStation 4. Actually, you know what? I think it is the world's largest ever. No one's even done anything this big on PC. So I'm going to send you guys the link right now. Control copy. And where's my chat going on? Oh, here it is. Check out this link, guys. Here's the video. The world's largest pixel art ever completed. If you guys don't mind, give that video a like if you haven't. It hasn't got as many views as I figured it deserves. Like, that took so many hours to complete, so if you guys could give that a like, I would appreciate that so much. Check out that video. And that is, like, probably the most complex pixel art made in Fallout 4 or Fallout 3 or any Fallout. It doesn't matter. Alright. Oh, Phantom, you just found the tower in Fallout 3? Yo, awesome, dude. Whoa. Look how high up we are. Goddamn. Let's jump off. Let's go take a look. See how we're doing here. Alrighty, alright. Ooh, it's looking good, looking good. The fog really makes it tough to see. You watch your mouth. Nice, so if you stand here long enough, the doors, the red doors do render, which is good. That's awesome. Oh, I forgot the plywood over on those ones? Okay. Yeah. That's starting to come together really well. Now let me look at my picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we got the right amount of windows. So the dimensions on my building so far are actually perfect. They are perfect. So after that one, it needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go 4 high, and then the balcony, and then then another 2 stories. Oh, 4 high, then a balcony, and 2 stories. Okay. We'll do it. I think 5 high with the balcony, then 2 stories, then a balcony, then the roof. Yeah, I just when work interrupts my viewing pleasures, exactly. Can you tell me the search so I don't have to leave the stream? Can you just click on this? Click on the link, and open up in a new browser, a new window. Just try that. Or just search world's largest pixel art Fallout 4 in YouTube. Or Fallout 4 YouTube pixel art. Something like that. That should work for you. Okay, what do we need? Walls. Let's get back into this build here. Okay, where's my steel walls? There we go. How many more of these can we build? This is gonna be like, we got like 7 or 8 more stories tall to go. So this is gonna be one hell of a massive tower. And I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Yo, awesome pixels. Yo, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Ryan999, that looks epic. Yo, awesome. Appreciate that. Are you talking about the pixel art or this tower so far? What's that?
Ruin, not Ryan.
Oh, it's Ruin, not Ryan. My mistake, bro. My mistake. My wife corrected me on that one. Alright, 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 alright. Let's throw down those plywood and medeals there. These guys. You gotta throw these down before we throw down the red doors. Otherwise, I'll have to build scaffolding on the outside just to get access to throw the red doors in. And that's gonna be lame. No one wants to do that. Not that I'm afraid of a little hard work when it comes to building in Fallout 4, but we try to do things the easy way, not the hard way. Okay, next floor. Ooh, this is going by pretty fast. I'm getting the hang of it. So, floors. Upper floor. Done. Ooh, we're almost touching that power line. Hopefully that doesn't interfere with our build. If it does, that's gonna suck. Holy cow, man, the pixel art is incredible. Hey, Mama Papa Smurf. Appreciate that. I'm gonna do another pixel art too. I'm gonna do the same one, like same place. I'm just gonna change the picture. Try to do a picture. I can't really add any more pixels to it. It's already just under 3,000 pixels big. And I tried doing more, but the game kept freezing and crashing on me like every 5 seconds, and it was terrible. So I had to. That's about the max size we can go as far as pixel art, which is still a lot of pixels. But I wanted to do something even way more complex than that, but I wasn't able to. I wanted to do a pixel art that was 10,000 pixels. But because with 10,000 pixels, you can really create like a very almost high definition type picture that would look so wicked. Yo, Dux has returned. What's going on, dude? What's going on? Thanks for making the last hour of work fly by. Yo, no problem, dude. Mama's asking, how long did that pixel art take? I think it took... I did it like 2 days of live streaming. And then probably a day's worth of work where I wasn't streaming. So I would say, you know... 25, 30 hours, probably. 25 to 30 hours in total. And, you know what? It was, like, really frustrating at times because I would freeze up and crash while I was building. Or my thumb would just get sore because of how many button clicks it required. The wiring was the toughest part. Wiring that many pixels together and building over 500 generators, that was a big pain in the butt. And... that's why if I do another pixel art, it's going to be in the same place, so I don't have to build generators again and wire them all together. I can use the same ones, the same wiring setup. All I got to do is just change the color of the pixels, and should be not a problem at all. So that was the third story, right? I just need one more, or what? Or was that the fourth one? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the one, I think, where we can build a balcony. Let me check. Let me quick save. I have to go outside, count the stories to make sure that it matches the picture. so that we can get this to be as close to real as possible. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go 5. One more story high. Before I build the, yeah, let's go one more story high before I build the balcony. The balcony is gonna look really cool, guys. It's gonna look really cool. We just gotta make sure that it renders. That's the only issue. You know what I might do? If we have rendering issues, where the whole tower doesn't come into play, what I'm gonna do with the back side of the building here is remove all these walls, and I'm gonna replace them with just, like, instead of the doorway type walls, I'm gonna replace them with regular type walls, because right now each little section is 3 pieces. You got the frame, the wood, and then the door. So that's a lot of items. So if we have an issue, I'll just replace it with one steel wall, and then that's less memory being used and less of a hard time rendering all of it. So that's what we'll do if we have an issue. I'm not sure if we will have an issue yet, so we'll just take it one step at a time. Okay, one more story, then we get to do the fun balcony, which will be pretty cool. And I'm not really worried about the back side of the building anyways. I may just start doing the back side of the building with regular walls. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'd like to keep the whole thing consistent and use the red doors. I like the look that the red doors give the inside of the building. They actually give it a, they bring in some light, which I like too. That's pretty far down so far. Okay, stairs, where are they? Here they are. This kind? No, not that way. That way. Perfect. Do you do art outside of console? You've got talent. No, I used to when I was a kid. I find myself too busy to, like, I have creative abilities and artistic abilities. I ain't gonna lie, but I mean, I wouldn't consider myself an artist in any way. I just like doing things on here, I guess. But I appreciate the comment or the compliment. That means a lot. Ooh, gaming is returned? Yup. Power line incoming. I don't think the power line... I think we're going to stay right in between the power lines. It's going to be awesome. Look at that. We fluked out on that one. I'm just kidding, guys. I planned that from the very beginning, that we would end up being right in between the power lines. That was planned out from day one. Not. Alright, miscellaneous. No, not that kind. I want wood miscellaneous. Jeez. Okay, that. Does my wife play? Oh. Female gamer. No, my wife does not play. I try to get her to play all the time. She'll watch me play once in a while.
Like, once in a while.
Like once a year.
Yeah.
Like right now. I think she's only watching me play because she's really bored and doesn't have any horse videos to watch. That's what my wife does. She's all into horse riding and horses and horse videos. If it involves a horse, my wife likes it. Like every horse movie, every horse, everything.
I'm going riding with my husband.
Oh, you're going riding? Great.
Have you got my riding pants on?
I should have never got you that horse.
Yeah. Because it gives you more time to play your games.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Me getting the wife a horse gives me more time to play my games, she says. Fair enough. I'm okay with that deal. Okay, we're going to do the balcony on this floor. And the balcony, judging by my picture, goes all the way around the entire building. So that is going to be really cool. Oh, no! We hit the build limit. So, let's skydive off the building here. And then we'll go fix the build limit issue. How high up are we? Ooh, that's getting there. Whoa! Damn. Yeah. She's definitely getting up there, guys. I almost feel like it needs to go one more higher before I do the balcony. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Guys, it's looking really cool though. I really like the red. I really like the red. See, some of it's not rendering when we get that far away. So when we got to look at the whole thing, it's going to be tough. But it'll work out because it's not like I'm going to take pictures of it. I'm going to do an overview with video, so that should be fine. So what we need to do is grab all these weapons again. So that means we've just hit the build limit 3 times now, guys. That was our 3rd time hitting the build limit. So now we're going to have to drop all these weapons, pick them back up again so we can continue building. But so far it's going great. I'm going to go one more story and then do the balcony. Because as it sits right now, it's just not looking the same as the one in my picture. Oh, wait. From the front, it's... Yeah. Damn. It's hard to say. Hard to say. Ooh, this is the same angle. So we got 1, 2, 3. Yes. And then that one. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the balcony. No. No, we're going to do the balcony now. Yeah. We are going to do the balcony now. Alright, let's drop these. Let's drop them all except for my legendary ones. I don't want to get rid of those. Like those. Now's a good time to vape. Alright, we'll keep dropping these. Hey, looks like we have a few new viewers with us. Welcome to the stream, guys. My name is Ops. I am known on YouTube for building stuff in Fallout 4. Building some really cool stuff, you know. Not trying to pat myself on my own back here, but I mean, I like to think that the builds I do really push the limits of the game and really go beyond what anyone else does in the game. So right now we are doing an exact replica, or as close as we can get it, to the TenPenny Tower from Fallout 3. I got some plans in front of me here, so that's what we're doing. Alright. Now let's pick all these up. This is the most boring part of the stream right here, but I'm sorry guys, it needs to be done. It's one of those things that if I don't do this, building would stop. So it's one of those things. He's lying, that's not his real name. Yo, Ops is totally not my real name. But that's what everyone calls me. And it's not OPS, guys, it's Ops. I guess it is OPS, but I mean it's pronounced Ops, not OPS. Some guy who did a top 10 settlement video. It's like, yo, this guy OBS. I think he called me OBS. He's like, OBS specialist. I'm like, what? Dude, how do you fuck that up? I mean, it's not hard to pronounce OPS or Ops, but you gotta say OBS. Clearly, it's a P and not a B. I mean, maybe English isn't his first language, but still, I mean, P is half of a B. But come on, let's get real. Don't disrespect me like that. I mean, you're gonna respect me enough to put my video in your top 10 settlements list, but you can't get my name right? I mean, that's a disservice to me. Now people are going to be searching on YouTube and Google, yo, who the hell's OBS Gaming? Or whatever. It's not, man. It's Ops Specialist. OPS. There's no B anywhere in the entire name. No B. So, yeah, that was kind of a bummer when I heard that. Lies, I tell you. It's all lies. Yeah, it could be. Better quick save. Better quick save. I need you guys in the chat to help me out. Because, you guys need to remind me to quick save all the time. I'm so bad at forgetting to do that. And it sucks, especially when the game crashes. And then, like, you go to quick save, or you die, or it crashes, then you lose, like, half hour's worth of work, and you're like, son of a bitch! How did this happen? Well, it's one of those things that happens. Alright, so this is the floor that we're doing the balcony on, guys, and we're gonna do a really cool balcony. I already have it, you know, envisioned in my mind. Oh, see, so that's what I'm talking about. Look at this, guys. So when you do a regular floor, you get the gap. Do you guys see that gap in the corner and between the roof, or the floor and the wall? You get that gap. Now, let me show you the difference. Let's get rid of those. That's using a standard floor that's snapping to the other one, or if you snapped it to the stairs. So what you want to use is the upper floor, which has the ceiling built into it. See how there's no gap? You have like the ceiling piece and the floor piece built into one. That's why you always want to build with the upper floor when you're doing multi-story structures and houses and towers. So it's got the ceiling above us and the floor above that, and it works out great. Now I just gotta put one here for our stairs. And then our balcony. Now guys, I got something planned out for the balcony that's gonna be really cool. The only shitty part for the balcony is we're gonna have to fake the balcony somehow. We may have to do no windows on the balcony, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. What we can do for the balcony is a false wall. So I was thinking for the balcony we can do the little floors and bring them out like this. But here's the issue. Here is the issue. Let's get our next steel floor up, or steel wall up. The only way this is going to work the way I think it's going to work is we're going to have to cheat a little bit. Let's get these up. Now, as you can see, one of these little floors is not going to snap to the outside of that one. It just won't work that way. Or will it? Oh, it'll snap. Oh, 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 oh! We win. We just won the balcony. Oh my god, I didn't even know. We just learned something new. So you build the wall first, and then the rest all snap. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do you know how awesome that is? I thought we were going to run into a big, big problem here, guys. A big problem. Oh, that was a problem. Fuck. How far did I just fall? Good thing I got the free fall armor on, otherwise that would have been a death. So anyways, that was just like so much stress off my shoulders right now, realizing that this is working out better than I had originally planned. I thought I was going to have to build a balcony, like a floating balcony that was going to have a gap in it from the building, but it actually, I didn't know that the little mini floors snap right outside of the doorways like that. So that is hella good. I mean, we're talking, this is going to look so clean and professional and perfect. Come on, snap to place. There you go. Oh man, I'm super stoked for this now. Check this out. This is going to be sick. So, I'm going to try and build this balcony as close as I can resemble our actual picture. Now, it looks like it bows out in the middle by a little bit. Now, we don't have angle pieces, so we're going to get it close. Now, let's go back to the little mini floors. Yeah, that's the one. So, we'll just build this all the way around. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, that's weird. That is definitely a little bit of a I see, I see, I see. Yeah, that's not necessarily what I wanted to happen here, as far as that goes. But we might be able to work with it. The only other thing I could do is I could do a balcony that's a full story out, but according to the picture, that ain't gonna work either, because that's just gonna be way too far out, and we don't want it to be like that. We don't want it to look dumb. Now I got a plan, so I'm not too worried about it. Holy crap, we're all the way up at the power line here. Yo, also another build idea, Titan's Tower from Teen Titans, since we can't do bat caves. Yo, yeah, Mama, you were right. You gave me the red door idea for sure. And that was a great idea. Like, you get full credit for that idea. Okay, so let's go here, here, there, and there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And then 5. Nice. And then we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we want to take, here's the middle 2. We are going to bulge it out like that. We want 2. Yeah. So the 1 to the inside of the second door. Like, yeah, that's even. Okay. And then these ones. Perfect. And then the inside of the second door. No. No, 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 no. There. That's the one I wanted. Now, what we might have to do is somehow we gotta cheat this a little bit. Now, a way I could probably cheat it is I could go... I could probably place this one like this. And cheat it in that aspect. I mean, that's pretty close. That could work. We'll see. What do the railings look like? They're vertical slats. So we're gonna have to do the vertical slat railing. And if I check the color on this, it's hard to tell. There is no color, but let's check out our fences. We might be able to do like the white picket fence idea here for our balcony. Give a little bit of contrast, and we could just put these all the way around. And that'll look pretty damn cool. But let me finish the wood floor around the perimeter of the balcony here. Because I'm not quite sure how I want to cheat this. If I want to go out like that, or what. I'm thinking, what if I just didn't go, yeah. We'll go like that. Just to make it simple. That'll work there. Get rid of that one. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just keep it clean like that. That should work out fine. Get rid of that and that. Perfect. Okay, so now this is what we're gonna do. Our little balcony is gonna go. These don't snap into place, so I might have to do this. I like that one almost. I think I like this one the most. So we're really gonna have to be smart about how we place these ones. Oh, except for if it's gonna be a pain in the butt like that, that won't work at all. Yeah, if it's not gonna snap to the way I want it to snap, that might not work. So let's try a smaller, skinnier one? Nope, nope, nope. Wait, that one's kind of skinny. Nah, but it's all bent weird. Those ones are too tall. Like, that one's cool. It's nice and straight. I kind of like this one in here. Problem is getting it to fit properly. Now we might have to go with what we did before, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go with what we did before. These guys. Except for this guy. Oh, doesn't want to do what I want it to do either. Darn it. Okay, let's try something else then. We'll keep trying stuff till it works the way we want it to work. That's just a balcony, right? Yeah, we'll just do this. Let's see how that looks. Let's go see how that looks. Is that gonna look decent? No, it's not. It's not gonna look decent. I think it came out too far. So we're just gonna go with the. We're not gonna come out double wide. We'll just go out single wide. Yo, what's going on? Gooder than you. Glad to have you with us, dude. Appreciate it. We are building, for those new to the stream, we're building a replica of the TenPenny Tower from Fallout 3. Now, so far, it's looking pretty legit. We're running into a couple obstacles, and that's just because, you know, we just have limited options and limited materials to work with on this build. And with that being said, we're doing our best trying to come up with creative ways to get around those obstacles. So, and I'm completely open to suggestions, guys. This is a community build, so that's the way I like to do my streams. Is you guys give me ideas. If you guys get any kind of good idea in your head, pop it out. Let me know right away, and then we'll see if it works. I am more than open and willing to try everything. So that's what we'll do. So right now we're trying to build a little balcony as per my diagram from the TenPenny Tower. Alright, so that's done. Now we can fence this in. Now this isn't the balcony I was hoping for. I wanted vertical slats. More like an iron gate slat type of deal. But this might have to work better anyways. The fences weren't really designed for this. Oops. Yo, who else killed everyone in TenPenny Tower? Like you killed everyone in TenPenny Tower, dude? You murderer. Alright. We're getting there, guys. We're getting progress here. Okay, balconies are completed. Let's look at the TenPenny Tower picture and see what we need now. We need 2 more stories above us. And then we can start on the roof. Oh, shit! Well, that's interesting. Very nice. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this out. Let's throw our doors in. We need... Oh, yeah. We need the plywood. That's what we went with before, right? Ooh, guys, the plywood's not working on this floor. That's okay. We'll just do regular... We'll just do regular wood doors, red doors then. If the plywood's not going to work on this, we'll just do the regular doors. I ain't too worried about it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not red. Green. Why the hell would we want a green door? Green is not a... Red is a color of dominant men. Or so I was told. the Fury color. Now, I like the red and steel go really well together. I like the contrast that it gives to the color palette. Alright, next floor. We got 2 more floors to go, and then the roof. And the roof's going to be fun. It's going to be really interesting because we have to do 4 different little dome pieces, and that's going to be really tricky. That's where we're going to have to put our creative minds together and see what we can come up with. Because from the picture, I got a pretty good idea of how I'm going to do it, but it doesn't mean it's going to be easy. And I already know what I'm going to do for the spikes for like the antenna things on top of it, which is going to be pretty cool though. At least I have that in my mind, how we're going to do that. Okay, what's next? And then the interior is going to be tomorrow, guys. I'm going to probably break down all these stairs and do something a little bit different. A little bit prettier for the stairs. A little bit faster for traveling up and down, the design anyways. But this is just temporary for now. We're just trying to get the main structure built. That's a lot of stairs and floors so far, guys. Okay, let's get back to this. We need these. 1, 2. So I said 2 more stories, right? So we need this one plus 1 more, and then the ceiling. Yeah, what do I use to stream? I'm just streaming off a PlayStation, dude. I don't use the any external hardware at all. I'm just streaming with the PlayStation 4 camera. Straight direct to my YouTube account, dude. So I don't have any fancy computer shit going on where I could put special things in the picture and all that. I definitely don't have that. Miscellaneous wood. Where's the back? That's the back. I was just doing the one side. Oh, no. Oh, thank God that balcony was there. That balcony just saved my life. Oh, wow. That was cool. That worked out perfect. Oh, man. I would have just fell 20 or 18 stories to the ground right there, but the balcony caught my ass. You know, shame we can't construct elevators. They might have elevators one day when the expansions come out, because they said Bethesda did say that they were going to support mods for the PlayStation 4. I mean, so when people build mods, obviously they'll have to go and review, and then they'll be modified so that we can download them to our PlayStations. And I am so excited for that. So excited. In fact, you know what? I love this game so much that I am seriously considering going out and buying or building a badass gaming rig so I could get the PC version and do huge builds. That's how much I like this game. Okay, 1 more floor, right? Where's the balcony? Let me look. Okay, so the balcony's right here. So we need, let me look at my picture. We got balcony and then 3 stories and then our dome towers. Okay. So we need 1 more floor. 3 stories and then, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Now, I'm just going to throw the ceiling up and then we'll go get some more daylight here again real quick. If I can stop falling off the building, that would be helpful. That's the hardest part about building this stuff on console. Like on PC, they can just float around like in Minecraft with the God mode and stuff. Yeah, we can't do that. We have to build scaffolding and build stuff 1 layer at a time. Like that pixel art I built, guys. I had to build so much scaffolding just to build that pixel art that that took hours alone. I mean, that was pretty intense. So a lot of people they just see all the pixels and think, "Oh, that was easy." Blah blah blah. No, there's a lot more behind the scenes action to that build than you probably know about. Couple stairs right here. Yo, shame we can't construct elevators. Yeah, of course I'm wearing the free fall armor, dude. I've fallen off this building like 13 times already. So, Devil Future says that we're probably getting mods for consoles January to February, somewhere around there. And that would be perfect timing, just after Christmas. Because a lot of people are getting Fallout 4 for Christmas as a Christmas present. A lot of kids, I would assume. So they haven't even got the game yet. So I think Bethesda's aware that a lot of people who are going to be getting the game, you know, the Christmas rush. So they're going to sell a lot more copies. Alright, so we want to bring these walls back into play over here. One more story, and then we're on to the roof. And the roof, like I said, good thing I'm not quite afraid of heights, because we're getting up there in height. I mean, this is insane. Yeah, dude, so I am wearing the free fall armor. If you look at this, the free fall armor is the only thing I'm wearing. It's because I forget where I put the rest of my armor right now. That's why. But free fall armor is all you need for when you're building. Actually, when you guys do your builds, if you guys put on armor or clothes that increase your intelligence and your luck, you will get more experience faster too. Because as you guys can see, you get experience for every piece, every item that you build, right? So remember that. Keep that in mind. You could probably level up quite a bit faster if you're if you get your luck and your and intelligence up there, and take chemicals too, like mentats and stuff while you're building, and that'll increase your experience as well. During that pixel art build, I went up like, I don't know, 5-6 levels just from building that. I mean, each light box that I wired together, which was almost 3,000 light boxes, every time I wired one light box to another light box, it gave me 7 experience, I think. 7 or 8 experience just for wiring the boxes together. Never mind building the boxes. So, I mean, what does that tell? That tells you right there that 7 times 3,000, you know, that's 21,000 experience just from wiring light boxes. So it's definitely a good way to gain experience. Now I found that light boxes actually give you more experience than those copper statues on the experience glitch that everyone was doing. Alright. Got a quick save. Appreciate it. Alright, so I said it was one more story and then the roof. Perfect. But what I'm going to do is fall down. Damn, that was a big jump. And get a little daylight happening with my bed that I put here on purpose. I'm going to mix a drink real quick, which is right behind me in my little mini bar. Guys, if you build a home theater room, you got to have a mini bar a couple feet away. Because who wants to walk all the way up to the kitchen? No one. Not me, I'll tell you that. You just want to walk over to the mini bar right over there, and that's it. Whew. Alright, I got my whiskey and Coke, so we're good. I love the taste of Royal Reserve. It tastes cheap, like me. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. It's coming together. I think we could squeeze another story out of it, though. I think we have to squeeze another story out of it. Yeah. Judging by this picture, it is one more story, and it looks... Okay. Okay, I get it. I wish I could paint those dome pieces red, but I have to go one more story. And it's going to be like, kind of domey. We're going to have to go with regular walls and not the door walls on the next story. And then our roof. And then I'm going to have to build a tower way back in the far side of the farm so that we could actually get a clear view of this tower. Yo, Lawrence, what's going on, man? Holy shit, you make amazing builds. Appreciate it, man. I'm glad you think so, anyways. Super glad you think so. I just like building stuff, dude. I like building big things. Now, like I tell guys before in all the streams and whatnot, man, it's all about the pre-planning. You almost have to draw a picture and kind of plan this out. I don't really draw pictures, but I really do think about the build in my head before I even get close to getting started on it. Because especially if I'm going to live stream it, I don't want to like spend 2 hours streaming and then realize that the build's crap and it's not going to turn out the way I wanted it at all. So I really think about it, plan it out in my head, know what's going to work, what's not going to work, and then just go for it. Sometimes we'll run into a little pause where we lose a little bit of progress because something didn't quite work the way I figured it would. And then other times we get suggestions from the viewers and they come up with an idea that's way better than any idea I ever had. And I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, we got to tear this down because we're going with that idea. Because that idea is way better than mine. That doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. No, that's Spectacle, not Spectacle Island. The, what was the build we did? The Starlight Drive-In build, guys. That one was awesome. That's what I call a community build because a lot of the viewers had some great ideas on that build. And we went with them. I mean, we rolled with those ideas. It was really cool. Alright. We're just going to do a regular wall on this one. Actually, what we should do is... Wait a second. Second one in? Yeah, the second one in. Okay. So that means I'll delete this. And this. And then we'll go with this guy. It's about as close as I'm probably going to get it to the actual picture here. Either way, it's going to look pretty good. Yep. All about that symmetry. Because it's all... Guys, if you guys... I don't know. Symmetry is just so, you know, pleasing to the eye. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have it. Now, is that a doorway up top? Or is that a window? It is a window. So we are gonna have to do the window medial thing here. Under miscellaneous, this guy. One. We're gonna need, what, 6 of these? Yeah. Did I miss one? Nope. And one more. Now we can put in the doors. I love these red doors. They just give it some flavor. They give it really good flavor and contrast. Yo, you've gained over 50 subs in a day. Holy shit. Oh, that's cool, dude. I didn't even notice. That is really cool. I hope all my subs, you know, are legit subs. I mean, I really hope that they appreciate and like what I do because I do it for them. I mean, my whole goal here is to inspire people to build some really cool shit. That's what I'm trying to do. And I'm one of those guys. Guess what, guys? I actually take the time to go look at other people's builds. And I've noticed that, I've already noticed, because people have sent me links, and they're like, yo, man, yo, Ops, you've inspired me to do builds like yours, and like, I didn't know we could do this on PlayStation, build stuff like this. Thanks to you, you've inspired me, and I went and attempted it. And I'm like, that makes my day. And what do? I'll go and check out the video, or pictures, or whatever they send me for a link. And I love it, man, because they'll take inspiration from me, but they'll put their own twist on the design and do something way different than anything I would have done. And what's cool is because I learned from that. I'm like, whoa. I didn't even think of that. I mean, That's what's awesome. So, I mean, 2 heads think better than 1, you know, and 100 heads definitely think better than 1. So, you get that happening, and that is just super, super cool. Super cool. Okay, we're at the ceiling, guys. Now we have to figure out what we are going to do for building this ceiling to make it look badass. Now I need kind of 4 boobs on top with spires. So let's start off by building I need a stairway probably in the middle that's out of the way, which is going to be somewhere here. So let's go like this. That's going to be our stairway on this build. Don't fall off. Don't fall off. Wait a second. Why ain't that going to go together properly? Oh, that's why. Uh-oh. Jump! Ooh, we can just do it as simple as this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we'll put up those stairs. Not yet, though. I want the stairs to come up into the middle of the roof. Because I think I need 4 quadrants to work with, so we gotta figure out where that's gonna be. This is gonna get interesting. Okay, almost completely filled in, but right there, and then we'll just make this one our stairway into the roof. We want metal? No, we want wood. Duh. We want stairs. And we'll just go with 1 little guy right there. And then to really fill this in for our stairs into the middle, that's when we take our special little corner or a quarter little wood pieces like that. And boom, you have... Oh! Okay, that doesn't work. We will have to... we'll have to remove just this little guy right there. Nice. Nice. Okay, now is the fun part. We get to build 4 boobs on top. And judging by my pictures, this is what we're trying to do. Up top. That's your 10-penny tower. And we're looking pretty close to it here. Here's a side view type of thing. So it's looking pretty close. So now I got to figure out how to build my 4 boobs, which is, I think it's going to work out good because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in each corner. The front is over here. Now let's go into our metal. Metal's where we got the curved pieces for the boobs. Now I'm wondering, ooh. I'm testing this out for science real quick. That's a prefab. Now I wonder if this corner piece will... Oh, it will snap to it. It will? Or will it? Oh. Oh, look at that. It's kind of not the shape of the boob we wanted. But we might be able to make something work. It does create like a dome piece, which is cool. Let's check out the other prefab. So that's the curved dome one. Uh-huh. And this one is... Ooh, no, that's not going to work. This one is... that might be the boob we want. If we can get that to work... Let's test this out. Now let's go into our walls and see. No. No. Nope. No. 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 This is getting close. This is where we're gonna do a little science, guys. So we need to create a dome. A boob dome. Now, it might not be perfect, but this is what we might end up with, is this guy right here. That's about as domed as we can get. And that is pretty... Actually, you know what, guys? That might work. That might work fine. I think we should try that. Let's go with that, guys. What do you think? What do you think? I'll catch up with the stream later. Time to close up shop. Yo, no worries, dude. No worries. I tried making a settlement. It turned out pretty good. I'm proud of it, but it's nothing like what you built. Wow, dude. Just appreciate that. But I mean, just try and take some tips and get an idea of the stuff I'm building here, and then just learn from that kind of thing. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to do is line this up in a spot and get it straight, because we want it to come over the edge just a little bit. Just a little bit. Because according to this, it almost sticks out a little bit. I'm wondering if we should make it stick out just a little bit. As far as it'll let us. So if we stuck it out maybe a little bit more than that. Is that too much? That might be good. But if we were to get real about it, we could stick it out. No. 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 Like right there. No. Let's go halfway. Okay, it was letting me do it. Now it won't let me do it. Yo, Phantom's back. Oh yeah, look, it'll let me do it from this angle. Just not from the other angle. Okay, that's way too far out. Let's try that. Almost. I wanted a quarter of the way out. That should work. That should work. Nice. Okay. Then I had that piece there. Yep, that one there. That one there, and that one there. Then we went to, I believe it was this piece. Yeah. Or did we go with the other piece? Let's try it. Let's see which one's better for the boob. That one? Yeah. It's hard to say which one's better for the boob there. This piece or that one or this one? Fuck it, we'll go with that one. Okay, one boob completed, but not quite. Let's just take this, move it there, and we have to put our spire. Now, if I remember where it was under structures and then miscellaneous. Now, this, if we go right in the middle, it should stick through the roof and give us our tower. Oh shit, it does. Oh yes. Now we're talking, guys. Now we are talking. That works really good. I love how that shit just like totally goes through. That looks like to be right in the middle. Put that back in place, and that is one boob completed. And then you got kind of like a mini boob in the middle, a little bit. Not really. Should be close enough. Should be close enough. Okay, let's build 3 more of these. 3 more of these for the top of the building. And I know what I can do in the middle too, which would be pretty cool. So we had a prefab, right? And the prefab was the dome. Yeah, that's the one. It was roughly about here. No, right about there, I would say. Should be about good. No, we'll just go back a couple inches from here. Okay, yeah, that's in a good spot. I just need to make sure that it's squared up a little bit more. I think it's a little crooked. Let's try that. That's pretty square. It's pretty square. Sticking out about the same amount as the other boob. Perfect. Okay, let's go into our walls, our four corners. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shit. That one's not the right way. Okay. And then we went with the supreme angle. That one. Now we go back down, put our spire in. I'm calling it a spire. I don't know what it's called. This thing. Let's grab it and stick it right dab in the middle. I don't know if that's the middle. That looks middle-ish. Middle enough. Back to steel. Finish that last little wall. Done. That's 2. 2 out of 4. We got our boobs with the spires. Is it just me or are these not lined up? No, they're close enough. Fuck it. Close enough for the girls I hang out with. And we need 2 more. Let's do it. Ooh, that's way too far out there, guys. Way too far out. A little bit more. Hell yeah, that's close enough. And are we crooked or we're good? Oh fuck, we're crooked. We're crooked as fuck. Oh shit, nope, didn't want to do that. Nope, still crooked. Try that. Oh, now we're crooked the other way. Can't win, no matter what I do. There. Yeah, that's good enough. Good enough for the girls I hang out with. Let's go. Okay. Corners. 1, 2, 3. Wrong way. And 4. And this guy. And then a spire. Ooh, guys, I'm getting fast at this. Look at that. Look at me go. It always wants to go so far away. You gotta place it down and then go grab it and then move it again. I mean, come on. Make this easy on me, not harder. Let's go. Okay, structures. I'm in some serious focus right now, guys. I feel like I'm missing a lot of comments. The boob is complete. Almost, dude. The 4 boobs are almost completed. I still have to put something in the middle of them, though, to really finish the shape up that we're going for here. But we are almost there, dude. We're almost there. Back a little bit. Oh, that was too much. No cattywampus? What? What's a cattywampus? I don't know what that means. You got me. You got me, dude. I don't know what that means. I hate how it won't let me move it from back there. I have to be like right here for it to work. So back a cunt hair, and then that side looks actually okay. So we'll move there. No. And then back a cunt hair. Okay. Still got to go back just a little bit. No, too much. That might be good. Oh, 3 more inches. Okay, and let's just make sure we're straight. Shit, yeah. It's goddamn straight enough. 4 corners, you know the drill. 1, 2, 3, and come on, come on. 4. Okay, okay. And then our slant wall. And then our spire. We'll grab you and stick you right. I feel like it's not touching the floor. There we go. How are you going to build an interior with the size limit restricting you? The size limit's not going to restrict me, dude. We'll just drop weapons on the ground, and then we'll pick them up again, and then we'll bring our size limit all the way back down. We don't have a size limit restriction. We have unlimited size. Alright, let me look at the picture. We got our 4 boobs done. In the middle, it looks like there's some sort of clock tower dealy looking thing that kind of comes up into the middle right here. Now, I'm wondering what I can do or build. Let's look into our furniture and items and see if we can find something that looks similar to this in the middle here. Now, there's no other spires sticking up. It's just in the middle. We have some things. Now, I need to get... Yeah, that's looking pretty good the way it is. Now, oh, what I could do is the little balcony type deals in the middle. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yep, that's what we'll do. Okay. To get that shape. Yeah. I got an idea. Furniture. What does that look like? Ooh. Check this out, guys. You guys are going to like this. I mean, it's a little tall. Damn, it is too tall. Actually, it's not too bad. If I place it back, it'll really look cool. You'll see what I mean. It's got that... The top of it looks good. So if I go like this with the fence, not that one, but this fence here. And by the time you look at it, it might look pretty cool. Let me look at the furniture one more time and see if there's anything different that we could use that's similar. No, not really. Unless there's a chair that might work out. No, probably not. Containers, tables, shelves. Probably ain't gonna be anything that's gonna work out the way I want it to. Unless the railing on a bed might work out. I never thought of that. To get like a steel railing, you could put beds up. People won't even know that it's a bed. They'll just be like, oh damn, what the hell is that? I want something. What if I put a TV? That's an idea. That, ooh, that is an idea right there too. Okay, okay. Let's see how this works. Let's see how this works. Might not work that good, so what we'll have to do is just angle it a bit until it does work. And it will work. We'll make it work. Check this out. No. Come on, come on. Give me that right angle. That's better. That's not bad. No. Yeah, that might do something. That might look all right. Ooh, that might look pretty cool. Let's jump down and see how that looks. If it looks like crap, we'll scrap it. Yo, the build is sexy, ain't it? It's looking alright so far, dude. Looking alright. Oh, shit. That's a long fall. Damn. Is it starting to look like TenPenny Tower, guys? What do you think? Looking at my picture, it's a little backwards. Okay, look at the camera, guys, and then look at that tower, and tell me if we're getting close. Except for a lot of it's not even rendering because we're too far away, which sucks. The glitch definitely works on the counters. The glitch definitely works on the counters. Oh, the mat glitch or the carpet glitch where you can place them. Yeah, you're right. I have done it with them before. Let's take a look from up here, see what that top section looks like. If it worked out or not. Fuck, it won't even render. I ain't that a bitch. That's how the place is too goddamn big. There we go. Now it's rendered. And you slowly move back. Slowly move back until we get everything in view. There we go. That's looking better. Yeah, I could probably use that carpet glitch to fill in those two gaps. Like that one there and that one there on the dome roof things. Gotta go higher? Yo, we could definitely build a building that's higher than this. I mean, that wouldn't be hard at all. I built the big foundation for it. Alright, that's pretty cool. Let's go to the top again. That looks pretty cool too. Alright. Yeah, I should have built these stairs to be a little bit more ergonomical and not have to zigzag my way all the way up and down them every time. Yo, good than you. That's alright, dude. That's alright. That's fine. It's been what? We've been building for 2 hours and 20 minutes so far. And we got the entire outside, you know, the frame of the building completed in 2 hours and 20 minutes, which is pretty cool, dude. The TenPenny Tower. TenPenny Tower, dude. TenPenny Tower is what it's called, not TwinPenny. But yeah, dude, it's all right. I might scrap it. I don't know. Do you guys think it's all right, or should I scrap it? For some reason, I'm not 100% happy with this tower. It did not turn out the way I had envisioned it in my mind. Like, it's pretty good, but it's not as good as I hoped. Yo, there's Red Rocket Truck Stop right there, and there's Sanctuary Hills right there. That's pretty crazy. Only in Fallout are glitches more fun than the actual game. Yeah, that's... You need these glitches to build like this. I mean, without them, we wouldn't be able to build shit. So we can build taller still. But then it wouldn't be the TenPenny Tower. It would just be, I don't know, the tall tower, I guess. I mean, looking at my pictures here, we still have some details to do on the groundwork, on the ground floor. With some columns outside. There's a perimeter stone fence around it. And then, you know, you got a bunch of other random cool stuff around it as well. And then obviously on the inside, there's a lot of work to do. A lot. However, I don't know if this building is worthy of a YouTube video or a settlement build. I don't know if this is worthy of OpsGo. I don't know if this is worthy of an OpsGo build. I feel like I can do a lot better than this one. And this one didn't quite turn out the way I wanted it. I think, you know what, I think maybe what the problem I'm having with this build is that it just doesn't want to render properly for me because it's too tall, or it's too big and thick at the base, where as soon as I step back far enough away to even get the tower in view, you can't even see it really. It just all disappears. I mean, look at that, all the red doors are now disappearing. Now it just looks like a frame. Now, I do have an idea for a different build that I might start tonight. If I might take a break. I'll probably take a break from the stream here right away and go print out some diagrams and try this new build out. I was thinking of a concrete tower, because the concrete renders no matter what. I mean, it doesn't disappear like the like these doors and the wooden items. Wooden items disappear really fast, but the concrete buildings, you can see them from a really far ways away. So we might do a different build, a different type of tower. Well, there you have it, guys. The TenPenny Tower, recreated in Fallout 4. I mean, it's close. It's not 100%. We can't even get it to render all the way and get the whole thing in view, which kind of sucks. So, we tried to replicate the windows with the door plywood situation here. Worked out pretty good. But what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go eat some dinner. And then I'll start the stream again in about an hour, hour and a half. And I'm going to do a different build. We're going to tear this down and we're going to build a concrete tower. Maybe something like the Seattle Space Needle or CN Tower or something like that. We're going to do something out of concrete. That way it's big enough that we can actually render the whole thing. And actually see the whole thing without it disappearing on us. But with that being said, yo, I appreciate all the viewers and all the views today, guys. If you haven't already, I would appreciate it if you guys subscribed as well. Here's a link to that pixel art, the latest build. So if you haven't subscribed, guys, click on this link. It'll take you to my page, and then please like the video, check that out, subscribe. Jack, I did. I mean, because we're on PlayStation 4, it's stuck at what it is, dude. It's just stuck at what it is. So it's one of those things, trial and error. We tried, dude. I'll save the video of this. That way, maybe I can salvage some video clips of it, anyways. But it's not too bad. I feel like I can do better. I feel like I can do way better. So that's why we're going to try something different. I'll be back in a half hour and we're going to try something different. Or in an hour, guys. I'll be back in an hour.